Good morning everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. Now we were supposed to start with Flight Sim, but went on had an update, so that is updating at the moment, so we'll be on that once we've got this done. But yeah, we're on the Isle of Wight. We're going to be going up to Ride Head, then back to Shanklin, and I'll show you in a second. Let's quickly do that. Set that to forward so it's a bit cramped here. So I've got the flight stick all set up. Everything's all ready for the flight stuff as well. Let's get the doors unlocked. But yeah, the first stream of March. Yeah, on the Creators Club, I managed to get Island Line livery, which is nice. Hello, morning Kevin and Stephen. How are you both? Hopefully you're both all well. But so yeah, now with the Creators Club, much easier to get these good liveries. Because I used to have an Island Line livery, but I think that was on the PS4 version. Where for a long time it didn't work using liveries on the Isle of Wight, and then obviously now I'm over to PS5, none of it transferred, so it's good. But well, I finally got the livery again. Obviously I didn't make it, but still good to have it. Does look good. In fact, let's get a screenshot. There you go. Morning Derek, good morning from Florida. Must be early over there. How you doing, Derek? Yeah, here we are at Shanklin. We've got about 15 seconds and we should be... Are we stopping at Smallbrook Junction? We are not stopping at Smallbrook Junction. Let's go. And we're off, so it probably will be fairly quiet this morning. Then it is 10 in the morning here. So, and it's work, school, that sort of thing. Yeah, we'll do Flight Sim after this. And off we go. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been on here. What was it about? I think about mid-January time we were last on the Isle of Wight. A little while ago. Right, we're getting that up for a lake. Lake's not too far. I think it's just a sort of suburb of Shanklin. Isn't the Island Line livery a little bit darker in real life and it looks nice still? Not too sure because it's sort of, well, some of them look darker and some of them look lighter. So if you look at say photos in summer, it looks much lighter. I don't know. Well, this was on the Creators Club, so I thought I'd pick it up. Oh no! What are you doing? Why is bugger off, Lexa?
Sorry, I can't tell what you want to order.
Apparently,
Let's try again.
Apparently I want to order something. Anyway, let's bring that down as we come into Lake, which for some reason renders in really late. You can see the faint poles at the station, but you can't see the platform yet. That ready? Oh, you can see the waiting shelter. It still hasn't properly. There we go. There it is. Oh blimey, Derek! Finishing a CSX journey. Early start then. Hello, Mr. Adams. And thanks to Tugger, I believe, has just subscribed. Much appreciated. Well, yeah, we were going to do Flight Sim first, as usual, but there was an update for it, so I thought I may as well do TSW now. That just makes more sense whilst it's updating to do this. Here we are. This is Lake on this early March morning. Well, not really early, but early for me at least. Morning, Davidoff. I'm all good. How are you? It'll be Sandown next. Yeah, not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Get another screenshot. Might make a new thumbnail at some point for the Isle of Wight. So it's quite an old one we've got. Let's get the door shut. And let's get going. It is Sandown. But yeah, we'll go up to Ride Head, back out, and then go back in. So we're about 15 minutes to stream. which then leaves us enough time to get some flight sim all set up, and then yeah, because I've got to shoot out at about 12:30, so it was waiting for you to go flying. Fair enough, Miss Adams. We'll be doing that after this. Be only a short flight. As yeah, I'd need to go at 12:30, so I can't. You know, I want to be midway through the flight, then have to go off. Yeah, it's all good, Davidoff. It's maybe something like Brussels to Gatwick or something. Cool. But yeah, so there'll probably be about 3 streams today. This one. Then flight sim after this, and later tonight. I'm not too sure what we'll do later tonight. No clue yet. There we go. Cool. Yeah, you can see the colour is leaking through a little bit. You can see the colour on the roof there. Seems to have leaked through a little bit. I also saw on the handle here, you can see it's coming through there, but there's not really a lot you can do about that. Yeah, but overall it does look very good. Anyway, here we are. Yeah, what has everyone been up to this morning so far? Anyone been on the Creators Club? Tried anything new? Do tram sim, also very funny. Maybe. It's been a while. Here we are, Sandown. Right, are we going to have to wait for the other train? Quite possibly. Due up in about 45 seconds. It'll be Brading next. Yeah, I don't know if we'll have to wait for the other one. It's either this station or Ryde St John's. Right, Ryde St John's, it's doubles, so you don't have to wait, but... Morning, Roy. How are you? Right bit ahead. Does it say it on both sides now? Well, there's the other train. Yeah, it does, because before it used to say, I think Shanklin this end, and then Right bit ahead on the back end. It looks like that has been sorted now. Here comes the other 483 and the Network Southeast livery. Hello, Holy Trucker. Is it true that SCS cancelled the Russian DLC? I don't think it would be a smart idea if they released it, at least until things are settled, if that ever happens. So, yeah, I think they should probably pop it on hold for now and push on with the ATS DLCs. That's a good idea, though. Yeah, but donate some of the money to Ukraine. Right. Let's get going. Brading next. I don't know, has the Heart of Russia been cancelled? Let me quickly have a look. ETS. If I click on it, it should come up with the news. Can't see anything on there at the moment. Oh, hello. I know they have done a... I'm blooming out, I'm speeding a little bit here. SCS have done a statement. Let's see, anything about Heart of Russia? Let's see. Just having a look. Not too sure. Oh, hello, there we go. What's that? They're going to be working on a Ukrainian paint jobs pack, and that's all going to go towards the war funds. Yeah, I can't say anything about Heart of Russia on there. Although I wouldn't be surprised if that was cancelled. Well, for now. Hello, Oscar. How are you? Till next Tuesday, I'm going to ask for temporary, but please can I be a temporary mod? That's all good at the moment, Davidoff. Now we don't know. We got a good team of mods at the moment. There's Pivers. Well, it's quite hard not to talk about Pivers. I know what side I'm on. I think most people on here are probably on the right side. So cool. Yeah, nice livery though. Really good that we're now allowed to use it. I don't know if there is licensing for the Island Line, because I think the Island Line falls under South West. So I don't know if this is allowed, this livery, but don't know. Good to hit, Oscar. Yeah, I'm all good. Any word on Horseshoe Curve? Nothing yet, Double. Yeah, nothing yet. Well, the last we heard was that Skyhook had, well, Skyhook and Dovetail had a chat, and they obviously put it back a little bit, but that was about a month ago now. So, yeah, nothing at the moment. Is it? I think it might be roadmap day today, so we might get something later today. Is it roadmap day? I always forget. Right, coming up on Braden. Which it's 45 into it, and it goes down to 20 just after once you leave the station. Cool, we've got another whistle board there. Yeah, we've got 12 people in here. I know it's going to be fairly quiet, but can we try and get up to 10 likes? Thanks all for coming in this morning for a bit of the island action. How many creations have been taken down for real life liveries? Our Dovetail policing it. Yeah, I think there is a Creators Club moderation team. Or they said something about that. I think it's more just Dovetail and people reporting it. But yeah, there is a whole list of... Well, in fact, I'll get the link actually. There's a list of the companies which can be used, which is quite substantial actually. But not every company can be used. I will try and find that. Where was it? It was on here somewhere. TSW News. Let's see. Yeah, it was quite a... In fact, we'll go through what companies are allowed. There's a whole massive list. So we'll go through it. Be Rice St John's Road after this. Let's get... Oh, we're running late somehow. Let's get the doors shut. Yeah, so the companies which are allowed in the Creators Club are Allegra, Alpine Classic, Pullman Express. Some of these companies I've never heard of. Aquilino, Arosa Barn, BNSF Railway, Building America, which I think some of them are slogans. Burlington Northern Santa Fe, Chicago and Northwestern, Colorado and Southern, Cotton Belt, DB, Denver and Rio Grande Western, Deutsche Bahn, Decline Routes, Duchess of Hamilton, Engadin Star, Flying Scotsman, Frisco, Gatwick Express. It just keeps going and going. Gormino, Grabunden, Great Northern Railway Company, GWR, Heidi Express, ICE, Mallard, MBTA, MDV, Missouri Pacific, Missouri, Kansas, Texas, Network West Midlands, Network Southeast, New Jersey Transit, Northern Pacific Railway, Pacific Fruit Express, Powerful Future, Proud Heritage, Railpool, Rail Rider, Britishacebusiness, RHB, Rio Grande, it's still going, S-Bahn, Santa Fe, Southern Pacific, Spokane, Portland and Seattle Railway, St. Louis Southwestern, Star Called Stuck, Steve Eretica, whatever that is, Suex, Texas and Pacific, Thameslink, the Burlington route, almost there, the KT, the Union Pacific, VVO, West Midlands Railway and Western Pacific. They're all of the companies which are allowed within the Creators Club on liveries. I have seen some ones which aren't allowed and which haven't been taken down, but I suppose that's because people haven't reported them. So I think it's more people reporting the livery, which then Dovetail will be like, oh, someone's reported that, go and have a look, and then take it down. Ultra realism activated. Quite literally. But it's not my livery, Mr. Adams. This is one from the Creators Club. In fact, I shall find who did this livery. I think it was something called Someone called Jesse, I think. Let's have a look. Might as well, as it's quite a chilled out line, not a lot can go wrong. So quickly have a look. Let's see, it's loading. But yeah, there is a Creators Club website, so you can browse liveries and even subscribe to them just on your phone whilst you're at work or at school. Oh, there's a trailer in there. And who's in there? There we go. Let's whack that up. Right, let's have a look. It has loaded. What did I think it was just 483. 483. It was, what one was it? It was, what one was it? I can't find it now. What was the one I downloaded? I think it was this one here. I think it's a slightly darker one. That one's by Ensel. That could be the one. Yeah, by Ensel. That's slightly darker. Well, it was one of these on here. Is this the one? Or by Luke Alden. So there's a fair few on there. With the red ones with different colours, different shades of red. Put that down. There we go. Oh, I can hear Flight Sim in the background. I've just heard it's loaded up. Let me quickly mute the audio there. Looks like it. But yeah, we'll be on that after this. Lovely. So we're going through Smallbrook Junction, so we are fast to Ryde St John's. Not all trains do stop at Smallbrook Junction because it's mostly just for a connection to the steam railway. So when the steam railway is open, you stop at Smallbrook Junction, which for I think 8 or 9 in the morning, it's not going to be open. It comes down to 30 going through as well. But yeah, we'll be heading back to Shanklin once we get to Ryde. Do you prefer passenger or freight? It really depends what country, really, because when it comes to German stuff, I sort of feel like I prefer freight stuff. Although, when it comes to everything else, it's passenger. But yeah, German stuff, on the fence between passenger and freight. There we go. Let's whale that up. Oh, up to 45. I know, what does everyone else put? Passenger or freight? What do you go for more of the time? Hello Nabil, how are you? I saw you Discorded me. You said I have a question. What is the question? And hello Glenn, how are you? Good morning. How do I log out of the Creators Club on Xbox? You mean out of Dovetail Live? Go to the settings, which you'll find here, and then log out of Dovetail Live. Cool. And Ryde St John's is just round the corner. Popping that down. Brakes are pretty good on this, because it's an old tube train, so yeah, they are decent. Has anyone been on the new Isle of Wight train? Or is it the 484? You prefer freight, but I live in the US. Fair enough, Double G. So I'm guessing your favourite route, probably Sherman Hill. Fair enough, Glenn. You'll get through it. A bit close there. Alright, here we are. Right up here, right St John's. We usually have a couple of minutes here, which we don't. We are due out straight away. You've got a livery on the 387 Northern City commuter. Is that? Do you mean Cathcart Circle? Or is that the? Oh, is that the Great Northern livery on the 387? Yeah, that's quite nice, and it's allowed as well. Fair enough, Oscar. I just prefer passenger because you're just doing a bit more, really. Well, I suppose on freight routes you are doing quite a bit as well, as you've got to keep an eye on the brakes, try not to get stuck on the hill. So I suppose doing passengers a bit more chilled out, I guess. I suppose it really depends what country. Let's say if you compared American freight to, you know, this sort of thing, that is much more intense. Doing a big American freight train over Sherman Hill. Yeah, it really depends, really. It's 20 miles an hour. Pop that down a tad. Nice. Passenger 9 times out of 10 is a lot easier to drive than freight. That is true, Oscar. Well, talking about freight, I haven't done an American freight route in a long time. I want to do Clinchfield at some point. I do a lot of driving the F7. Obviously, with the PS5 64GB limit, I've got quite a lot of the freight routes uninstalled at the moment. Although once that is sorted, I can install them all back again. It'd be much easier to get onto them. But yeah, if we were to do an American freight route soonish, it would be probably Clinchfield. So it's great driving the old F7. Cool. Right, Esplanade next. As we go through Ryde Tunnel. Look at that. I think he's on his laptop, Mr. Adams. So one of the sort of little details which you don't get, say, on the last gen version, I think you might, but not as much, is the vegetation growing through the tracks and to the side of the track. You don't get as much of that, so it's quite nice. You know, quite cool. Awesome. Right, it's March the 7th, isn't it? I think it's March the 7th. Was it March the 4th? Don't know. That's actually the only one I like from US routes. Clinchfield, the rest is a bit dull in my opinion. Fair enough, Kevin. Cane Creek is decent. Yeah, Cane Creek. It's a nice route. My favourite bit, I'd say the most the most exciting bit about that one is when you're going from Potash to Moab through the canyon. That is beautiful going through there. But sort of after that, there's not as much to see. But yeah, Cane Creek's not bad. As I said, we'll have to get back to these freight routes. Just really waiting for the add-on fix. Hello, Tara, I'm all good. How are you? Otherwise, I have to uninstall things, then install it, which isn't ideal. Although Clinchfield's already coming up to a year old. I mean, that is. I think Clinchfield is March the 8th. No, not March the 8th, but March time. It's flown by. Oh, lovely, Glenn. Awesome stuff. Island 9. 20 New Zealand dollars from Roy. Much appreciated, Roy, mate. Big thanks. I don't know if Roy does upload anything, but feel free to check him out. Yeah, big thanks, Roy. Awesome. It works. Yeah, big thanks. Cane Creek is fun, but only when going through the canyon. As soon as it goes flat, so does the fun of it. But hey ho, modelled it nice, yeah. Right, here we are. Right up ahead. Hello Jeff, I'm all good. How are you? And Roy, I'll try and fly in New Zealand at some point. That is on the plans. I don't do requests anymore, as we were getting quite a few, and it was like, oh god, we can't play what we want to play. But yeah, I'll try and do a New Zealand flight sim at some point. Flight sim stream. You're in Cornwall, nice, Arthur. Here we are. How you doing, Jeff? Let's do a bit of that. There we go. Hasn't worked for a few months. Where are the tail lights on this one? Oh yeah, they come on automatically, don't they? In Cornwall, where they filmed Bad Education, but yeah, that was filmed in Cornwall. The Cornish, what was it? Cornish Independence League or something like that. It's quite a funny movie, that. No, Cornish Defence League, I think it was. Right, there you go. It wasn't too bad. Let's pop out of that one and we'll go into the next one. You got COVID-19 again. Oh, see, Juicy. Sorry to hear. That'd be cool, Roy. Well, sort of one that me and Callum were discussing it. I sort of had a plan as well from the beginning of when I got flight sim, is to sort of do an around the tour, around the world. Thingamabobby on it. Let's do that one. Like start off in the UK and just do sort of hour flights all the way across the world, which would be quite cool. Right, let me quickly close down flight sim. Is it loaded up? Oh, new landing challenge. Yeah, loaded up when. I don't want it loading up now. Let's quickly sort that out. There we go. Sound patch is still nice, old but nice. Yeah. Yeah, we were on that fairly recently, with the expansion pack. Let's get the doors open. No, that's all good, Miss Adams. It's not spamming. Let's do a bit of that. So we've got 008 today. Let's get that on. Get that on. There we go. Yeah, I know Kings Lynn. Kings Lynn, that is Norfolk, isn't it, Kings Lynn? Past Cambridge. Take you 23 hours. That's sort of how I judge places on how far away they are. If someone sort of asks me, oh, how far away is Cambridge? I'll be like, oh, it's not that far away. Even that's like 100 odd miles away. It's just one train to get there. Right, Esplanade next. What did you say about March 9th? I think GT Sport, I think that might be March 4th. Yeah, GT Sport comes out. I think. I won't be getting it. I'll probably get it in future when it's on sale. But yeah. Let's go. Been to Kings Lynn? I haven't. Anything good about Kings Lynn? Ooh, somewhere down south, Arthur. Somewhere in the Kingdom of Sussex, as some call it. Hello, Pep. Yes, the 483, and look at this, we've got it in the red livery as well. Which looks sweet, look at that. GT7 is March the 4th. Yeah, I'll probably pick it up in summer. Hope it might be, well, might be on sale then. I remember getting GT Sport for about £7. So yeah. We'll probably pick it up when it is, you know, below £20. Kings Lynn's rubbish. Oh. What's bad about it? Big news, I may be moving back to the UK. Oh, see, Oscar. Are you looking forward to that, or? And here we are. So yeah, the only PIS board. I think that might be one at Shanklin. Is there one at Shanklin? No, but I don't know. Yeah, I wonder if we'll see this working at some point. I think it may just be the only one on the route. So I don't really mind if it doesn't work, as it is the only one. It would be cool though to see it working. Although, what would you do for PIS on the Isle of Wight? Could be a chalkboard. I suppose that's some sort of paper timetable. You could have it at stations. Yeah, it's already a year, isn't it, Pep? Already. Awesome, Oscar. And we're off. Cool. 20 miles an hour. It's 20 all the way to Ryde St John's. So pretty much going under Ryde town to get there. You've lived there for 3 years in Kings Lynn. Ah. Hey, Anna's returned. How you doing, Anna? Let's whack that down. There we go. Cool. But yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, feel free to leave a thumbs up. We have got 11 likes at the moment. Can we try and get up to 20? Oh, nice, Arta. Hello, hello. I don't know how to pronounce that, but how you doing? They're on our way. Still 20 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm all good, Anna. Hopefully we're all well. Said you? I don't know, Jay. It has, Pep, yeah. Have you been on the 484, Pep? What's that like? Hello, Busspot London. Love your videos. Cheers, Busspot London. How are you? Yeah, once we get to Shanklin, we'll be pretty much straight over to Flight Sim. I don't know, Jay. I don't know. Here we are, Ryde St John's. Which I wonder where we're past the other service, because I think it's always usually Ryde St John's or Sandown. So at the moment, it looks like it may be Sandown will be passing the other service. Yeah, good to see Oscar. No, Busspot London. Does the Chatham Main Line for South Eastern have guards? I don't think so, no. I think someone said South Eastern don't have guards. It's a bit weird though, isn't it? Because they're always complaining about people fare dodging, although they're getting rid of guards on the trains. I mean, I know they have the revenue protection officers on Thameslink, but still, the amount of people you sort of see and you're like, they're fare dodging. But you know they're fare dodging because you see them hop over the barriers, and they just don't get stopped. So if there were still guards on each train, this wouldn't be an issue. See you, Glenn. Thanks for coming in. See you, Atar. Thanks for coming in. I'll go play American Truck Sim. Nice. Right, let's get going. It is... Are we stopping at Smallbrook Junction? We are stopping at Smallbrook Junction. Let's go. Like at the moment at Crawley Station, they're doing works. For some reason they've closed all the barriers, even on the side, the dodgy side. So everyone just... You see them all jumping on the train there. And getting off at the next stop where there's no barrier either. Fare rating is terrible. They just need to get guards back on every single train. They only care about is the profits. That's why they probably got rid of guards and all, because they're taking up money. Well, that's probably better having them, as it stops fare dodgers. And let's go. And plus, the train sort of feels safer as well when you have a member of staff going about, like on, say, if there was guards on, well, when there's revenue protection officers on the 700, you sort of feel a bit more safe. Especially, you know, if you've got a group of thugs on the train or something. You know, just feels safer when you've got staff there. Ah, CPET. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, they've replaced them with OBSs now, which are... Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hello. Going the extra mile. What's that for? 60 miles in the 483. Southwest Railway have ticket people on them. Yeah, it's good. Having guards are better. Hello, Fast X. A few hundred people fare evading is such a small percentage of their income it doesn't even matter. That's true, Oscar. Well, it builds up though. Builds up. And here we are. Cool. This is busy on our train today. This is Smallbrook Junction. It will be, you can look at the map here, Brading next. Which is about the town centre. What does it say? Brading, 5-minute walk to the old town. It is very chill, Fast X. A very chilled out route. Not a lot can go wrong. This is the longest gap, 2.4 miles to Brading. Look at that. Let's get going. Yeah, only ever been on this route once in real life. And that was with the 483. Has anyone been on the line since it reopened? Because you've got the newer trains on there now. Awesome pet. Yeah, this is from the Creators Club Fast X. So I used to have, I made one of my own liveries of this before, but it went. So it's good the way I can get it off the club now. Oh, see Oscar. Yeah, Southern trains have OBSs, which I've seen a lot more ticket checking going on as before. Well, sort of before a couple of months ago, I'd only ever had my ticket checked about once by the OBS, and that was, you know, quite a few travels on Southern trains. But now it seems to be a bit more regular, which is good. Double 006 is preserved and 008 is preserved, as well as there is a DM coach from 002. Oh, brilliant. What's the Creators Club? Creators Club is pretty much you can share liveries and scenarios, and you can download other people's liveries and scenarios. So this is what I got for there. You have to have a Dovetail Live account. And yeah, so a very good place to get liveries, which have somehow been amazingly recurated. Some really good ones on there. You just wonder, how do people do that? There's like a GWR 150 as well, that's a good one. Put that down. Cool. And it comes down to 20 as we come a bit closer to braiding. There's the warning for the 20. Right. Pretty much round that corner, that's where the 20 comes into effect. So about now we'll start putting step 1 on. There we go. There's a whistle board. Wasn't 483006 the one preserved at the Isle of Wight Steam Railway? I'm not too sure. Yeah, not too sure. Didn't one go to the Epping and Ongar Railway, didn't it? One of the 483s? Wonder how much they sold for. Fair enough, Fast X. Yeah, I did 2 liveries, and that was the Crimson one on the Cathcart Circle, and that was the help. Well, that was with the help of Mod Pete, and I've done the Island Line one as well. Although they are fairly, well, the Island Line one's fairly basic. Yeah, making liveries is not my thing. I like making scenarios. Here we are. And it will be Sandown. Next, Sandown, Lake and Shanklin. It's going to tell me to unlock them. No, it's all good. Let's get going. It is Sandown. And we're off. Up to 45. There we go. Cool. But yeah, thanks all for coming in. We got 11 people and it's fairly quiet, but can we try and get up to 20 likes? That would be awesome. on our way. You can even reply to comments whilst driving on it. It's lovely. Actually, I don't have the YouTube app or the YouTube Studio app on my phone anymore. Sort of reset my phone, so I haven't bothered installing that again. As it was quite a bit of room, so. 43006 was meant to go to the Epping Ongar Railway, but unfortunately went to Canelli Moor Railway instead. One static somewhere with someone. Yeah, I wonder how much they sold for though. I suppose the sort of main bit is getting it to where you want it to go. Lovely. You'd like to learn how to make liveries but don't know where to start. I'm quite overwhelmed. Fair enough, fast X. So start off basic and then work your way up. Maybe even do the Crimson 314 or the Island line one sort of as a little trainer. And then work your way up and up. Nice. There's the other train there, which is in, I think, the Network South East livery. The Epping Ongar Railway is the past rail, has had the 4-car 38 tube stock, which was preserved but unfortunately scrapped. Why was that, Pep? Why did they get rid of it in the end? That's a bit of a shame to sort of have it and then be like, right, we don't want it anymore, we get rid of it. I suppose if it was damaged or something. Here's Sandown, very slow into the station. Ridiculously slow. And it comes down to 10 miles an hour. Yeah, well, that one should be off. There you go, there it goes. Yeah, missing its headlights again. No headlights on. I don't even tail lights. And here we are. This is Sandown. Off goes the other unit back up towards Ryde. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Cool. But yeah, if you do want this livery, simply look up 483 on the Creators Club, and it should be one of the top ones there. I hope they add another British route soon. That'd be cool. K1, well, they've got Spirit of Steam. Yeah, Spirit of Steam is coming. It still said quite a few months off, but maybe we'll get another British route beforehand, but I doubt it. So yeah, I think Spirit of Steam is going to be the next British release. Alright, I think they have said the next. Well, actually, no, Just Trains. Just Trains are working on something probably quietly. Maybe that will be a British route. Maybe as Dovetail are doing a steam route. Maybe they've been like, right, Just Trains do a modern British route. Maybe. Yeah, Just Trains are working on something, aren't they? So I'd imagine that's probably a British route. Ah, I see Oscar. Fair enough. It'll be Lake next. And off we go. Up to 45. Fizz, what would you say the best Australian route would be? One with the XPT? Because that would be quite cool. Even amongst sort of British rail fans, I think that would be, or train sports, that would be quite cool to see an Australian HST. I reckon that would do quite well. Now, let's see. Hello Gordon, how are you? How did the PCD frag go? Fair enough, Kevin. Yeah, I know, I think Just Trains have done a Japanese route. I think that's the only other one they've done outside of the UK. No, I think they've done another one as well, I can't remember what it is. But yeah, they've done a Japanese route. That would be cool. See, I wouldn't mind seeing one of the sort of older Japan. I know there's the Shinkansen and all that sort of stuff whizzing through at whatever speed. But I'd quite like to see a sort of you know, a local Japanese line, like the Tadami line. From what I've seen of that on Train Sim, that looks really, really nice. Yeah, the Tadami line. I think it sort of starts in quite a urban area and sort of works its way up into the mountains. It's lovely. Well, we've got, I think we've got 3 other countries out of sort of the main 3. We've got Switzerland, Canada, and France. So it is building up. Awesome, Gordon. So really, it's just need more third-party developers working on the game. Like if RSSLO started doing TSW stuff, I'm sure we'd get more Austrian stuff, and you know, XPTs are a fair bit different. But it runs through a very boring section of track. It'll be quite nice to see either a Queensland route or a Melbourne route. Fair enough, Kevin. You sort of be looking, you'd sort of load up on the line. It would be like, welcome to this station. You'd be like, hang on a second, what's going on? Yeah, it does look very nice. Well, I think in Japan, aren't the signs also in English as well? I suppose you would be able to, oh yeah, that's that place. Yes, the Lurzen to Cersei line. Yeah, that would be cool though. Awesome, Oscar. It's a route that crosses a country border. That'd be cool, Kevin. Well, I suppose you're probably looking more like Aachen into Brussels. It's like an extension of Colne-Aachen or something like that. Or Strasbourg to Karlsruhe. Fair enough, Gordon. Hello Dan, I'm all good. How are you? We're about to get in the plane. And we'll be flying into Gatwick, so it'll be quite a cloudy... Yeah, quite a cloudy, possibly wet approach, which should be fun. Yeah, that's what we're about to go on to. How you doing, Dan? Awesome, pet. this is Shanklin. It's got a rough stop, but here we are. That was good. Boom, shut that down. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Sim World 2 live stream. I'll be back in, what, about 5 minutes. Arkin to Luke, I mean, that's just a half an hour, so yeah. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll be on Microsoft Flight Simulator, flying probably a fairly short, maybe Brussels to Gatwick or something along those lines. Links can be found in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. But apart from that, thanks all for coming in. Have a lovely rest of your morning, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys. Oh, and good to hear, Dan. You look out the window, working from home, so I got you in the back. Sounds good, Dan. Right, see you in a bit.